This illustration deals with type P cable, and this is the general Part 1 regulations to the new NEC Article 377. And the purpose of the change was to provide a new article that has been added and accepted to address Part P cable that covers the use, installation, and construction specifications for 600 volt type P cable, armor and unarmor, for use in some cases in hazardous classified locations is permitted in the National Electrical Code. New Article 337 Part 1 covers the scope, definition, and listing requirements. And then you notice if you had an oil and gas drilling rig, then as you see in the note blue there, we could use this cable in hazardous classified locations as also permitted in 501.10A7, and that A means Class 1 Division 1. If that was 501.10B as in boy, that'd be Class 1 Division 2, and you can see that both divisions are listed here. You have 501.10A7, which is Class 1 Division 1, and 501.10B as in boy 9 is Class 1 Division 2. So they make it very clear A is Class 1 Division 1, B is Class 1 Division 2. And then let's look at first the information that's right next to the illustration of the oil and gas drilling rig. It says type P cable, general, Part 1. The scope is 337.1, so it's the scope telling you all about the cable and so forth. The definitions now for this cable is 337.2, and the listing requirements is 337.6 that talks about the cable has to be listed and so forth. And then notice the benefits of the cable. That's the information. That's a call out that points the arrow to the type P cable of Article 337. And notice it includes, the benefits include severe cold durability, flame retardant, drilling mud resistance, and all resistance. That is a very useful cable because we can use it for so many different types of installation. Now, one of the reminders I would call out to you, or maybe point out to you, is that, before the 27 edition of the NEC, 500.2 contained the definitions that we use in hazardous classified locations. But when the 2017 code come out, they deleted 500.2 and relocated the definitions for the equipment that was being used in classified locations, the protection techniques of equipment, into Article 100, but they were scattered out through there based upon what did the letter start with, like explosion proof was E, so it would be in the E's. Where the people in the industrial area and hazardous locations said, we don't like that. So, man, we had it all in 500.2 listed there. So what they did in this 2020 edition, they took all the definitions and added some for classified locations and made a new Part 3 to Article 100, and all those definitions are put in Part 3 that pertain to classified locations. And now the folks that wire, install, design, inspect, and so forth, maintain, and these classified areas can go to Part 3, and all their definitions of the equipment, how we could use the equipment, etc., where we could use it, are all listed there in Part 3. And then, of course, then we'd go to 500, 501, or any article that dealt with our subject where we were in classified locations. But 500 and 501, 502, 503, are big. If you're installing equipment, the zones, 505, Article 505 is big. So just kind of keep that in mind. But this new article, in kind of wrapping up this new article part, one that we're dealing here with, this is just talking about the cable, and it's talking about the scope, definition, and listing requirements, and so forth of the cable. So we'll kind of close out this change, and really not a change, but new article now.